You should never use AI to create your buyer persona. Now, I get the allure. If you can skip hours of interviews and research and compiling insights into a document and just feed it all into Claude or ChatGPT and have it give you insights on your ideal customers, who wouldn't want that? Skipping hours of work and getting the results in 5 minutes. I mean, that sounds amazing. But AI is not trained on your ideal customers. In fact, the whole way that AI works is that it pulls from what it's trained on and what it has access to. So if you're not feeding it interviews with your ideal customers, if you're not feeding it transcripts of videos from those customers, if you're not giving it sales calls and data and ad data and everything that you have on the customers that you want to work with, AI is just going to make assumptions on who you're going after. Even if you feed it a long list of these are the characteristics of our ideal customers, it's still going to base its output on assumptions. And AI assumptions are no better than your assumptions. They're just faster and deeper. So if you really want to know your ideal customers, this is not something to create a shortcut for, because the depth of your knowledge of your ideal customers is what everything else in your business is based on. Your marketing, your sales, your content, your operations, the products or services that you bring to the market, even who you hire and what you charge is all based on that knowledge of your ideal customers. It is the most important thing that you can do to build your business and make it successful. So if you want to build a brand that attracts your ideal customers and gets them to convert faster, do not use AI to build your buyer persona. Use it for everything else in your business. I don't really necessarily recommend that, but I know you're going to anyways. Use AI for everything else. Do not use it to build your buyer persona. Do that hard work yourself. Interview your ideal customers, weed through transcripts of calls with them. You can feed the transcripts into AI to get details, but do those sales calls, do those interviews, do research on your ideal customers yourself. Then feed that information into AI. Because if you skip that part, you're building a buyer persona on assumptions. And they're AI assumptions, but they're still assumptions. And assumptions will make an ass out of you and me. It will make an ass out of your business. Build a brand that your ideal customers resonate with requires you to actually know who they are. And that is not something you can outsource to AI. You need to have those calls with them. You need to look at the data. You need to understand how they think and how they feel and how they talk and what problems keep them up at night. You need to know that information, because the more that you know it, the easier it will be to do everything else in your business. So stop using AI to create your customer persona. Build it yourself and watch how everything else in your business gets immensely easier.